I'm Gemma from Concrete Gems, and today I'd like to show you how to make a magic ring or a magic circle. I'm going to be using paint box yarns, cotton DK and a 4mm hook. Obviously this is just a tutorial, so you can use whatever to try it out. This is a technique that lots of people find super hard, so I hope I'm going to be able to show you a way to do it that is easy and that you can pick up. So you use a magic circle to start amigurumi. You can use it whenever you're working in the round. You can use it for granny squares to start the middle of the granny square. And lots of people like to just do a chain 3 and then slip stitch to join that together, or chain 4, whatever. But I prefer the magic ring because I find it actually quicker and you can get a really tight hole at the end of it. So let's get started. I'll show you how to do it. So get your yarn and lay it over your finger like this. So you've got the tail end here and the ball dangling over there. Then you're going to wrap it around to 2 fingers so it crosses over like that. Put your thumb on the where it joins and pull it off your fingers. So you've got the join between your thumb and your forefinger. In your other hand, your dominant hand, you want to be holding your hook, and you're going to insert your hook into the circle, grab the yarn and pull it through the middle of the circle. Okay, now at this point I like to just grab hold of everything like this and secure my yarn around my finger. So this is how I hold my yarn. I wrap it around my baby finger to create my tension. So however you hold your yarn, do that at this point and then come back. So then you've got your yarn like this. So it's over my first finger and I'm just holding on to everything with this finger to make sure that it's not moving. And then I'm going to put my middle finger and my ring finger into the loop. See that? Into the ring, just to hold it. And then I'm going to just wrap my yarn around my hook and I'm going to pull through like that. And that's secured the loop. And then you can start working into your ring. So you insert your hook into the circle, wrap your yarn around, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through too. So that's if you're doing a US single crochet. If you're doing a US double, you obviously yarn over first and then go into the loop before you pull up another loop. Then you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you're going to do as many stitches as you want into that circle. Often it's 6 single crochet. I've got a double in there, but that's okay. So you'll always putting your hook in, and I've still got these 2 fingers holding on to everything, holding on to the loop. If your loop starts getting a bit big, all you need to do is just pull on that end and it will shrink down. And then once you've gone all the way around, however many stitches you want to have for your first round, then you're just going to pull your ring, pull the tail end super tight, and then you can literally just start working into the into the first stitch again. So if you're working in spirals in the round like amigurumi, you just do your single crochet for the next stitch and you're away. Or if you're doing a granny square or something, you might want to slip stitch, and then you're going to do your chains and carry on like that, working into your stitches however you like. And that's it really. That's how you do a magic ring. Obviously when you've finished, you make sure it's pulled really tight and weave in that end in the middle. I just weave round and round like that a little bit, and you see how tight it is, that middle circle. You can't see anything, there's no holes, and it's really nice and neat. So I'd really recommend it. Have a go. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer the magic circle, or would you prefer just to do chain stitches? And after you've done my tutorial, now which do you prefer? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon for some more tutorials. Bye.